Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you had a great week this past week and compliments of the season as well. In this video I want to talk about my analysis for GBPUSD and GBPJPY. I will start from the monthly time frame just to give you a brief overview of how the general trend for GBPUSD looks like, and then work our way down to the 4-hour hourly time frame. Now we can see the price has been in this sort of downward trend for a long time, and what we're going to do is just to see generally, even though price has been in the downtrend, just to look at where we are at the moment and how we can capitalize on GBP USD. So on the monthly time frame, we can see price again breaking this off minor resistance area, and then price is currently above it, which I expect price may end up closing above that area. And if we go to the weekly time frame as well, we can see closely the price is still above the area, but there is another resistance area at the 1.28 level, which I will be expecting that if price does break above that area, then we expect price to go all the way to the 1.3 area. So if price to break this 1.28 area, then I expect price to get all the way here, facing another resistance level. But for the time being, this is where we are. We can see that price has ranged within that area for the last few weeks. And on the daily time frame as well, we can see the reason why I marked out this resistance area is because price has been testing it previously, and then we had this sort of recent test of that area as well. And again, we can see price moving in the upside, making lower highs, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. And I've come back down here, bouncing off this support level at the 1.263 area, and now gradually moving back to the upside. So if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see price moves here. You can see price testing this 1.263 area, following a breakout there. So we can see price breaking out over there. They came back to test this area here, moved to the upside, came back down to retest again to the upside, but it each time keeps making this sort of lower highs, and now price seems to be coming back down to this level. So we can as well draw our trend line there again from the top to see where price is at, and see what price is doing. So it's possible that price could come back down to this area here again before bouncing to the upside and breaking above this trend line, while continuing to move all the way up. Or we could see price break this 1.26 area to the downside and then continue all the way down. But given the current trend of the market, which is bullish at the moment, see price moving to the upside, a buy trade is most likely from my point of view. If I take all this out, and if we try to draw a trend line to see what price is doing, again we can see from the trend line that we have drawn, price touching the trend line there, here, bouncing up, and then price came here again, touched that trend line, bounced to the upside. And what we would expect is for price again to come back down towards the trend line slash this sort of support level here, touching this area and then bouncing to the upside, which is what I expect. So for GBP USD, that's what I'll be looking out for, price getting down here and then I'm looking for a buy trade there. But if price does get down here and then breaks it, retest, you can also look for a sell trade as well. That's possible. But given the current trend of the market, I would expect price to bounce to the upside for GBPUSD. So this is my analysis for GBPUSD. My bias is more bullish, but I'll wait for price to get down to the 1.26 area before I do anything about it. Next, going to go through GBPJPY. I'm going to start with the monthly time frame and then we'll work our way down. So on the monthly time frame, we can see that we are currently our price has bounced off resistance around the 188 area to the downside. We can see price has formed this bearish candlestick pattern, bearish engulfing candle. Even though there's been a week here of price trying to push back up, it hasn't been strong enough to change the dynamics at the moment. So this, generally speaking, is pointing again a bit more towards a sell trade for the moment. And if we go to the weekly time frame, we can see that after price hit resistance at the 188 area, started coming back down, and price tried to push up several times. After price came back here, pushed up, but you can see the wicks forming. Sellers were up there at the 184.3 area, pushed price back down. Price went back up again to that 184.3 area, and you can see price pushing back to the downside, and price closing below the 181 area. So and given how this weekly candle closed, you can see this very strong bearish pin bar there, an indication that there were a lot of sellers, and then price is still pushing to the downside, which I expect to happen in the coming weeks. I'm expecting price to continue to the downside, possibly down all the way to the 176.5 area. And if we go to the daily time frame, we can see that what I said, the price ranging from there, from the 184.3 area to the 178.8 area. We can see that range, and I'm expecting price to continue one more time back down to that level. And on the daily time frame, again, having a closer look at it, we can see the range there as well. So the range of the market has been between this soft area, and so I will expect price to fall further down to this area. For me, before I do anything, I'll wait for price to get back down to the 178.8 area, and either look for price breaking through and selling, or for price to bounce to the upside and then take a buy trade. When that's not from there, but when price gets to this area here, so let's look for a buy trade from there. So again, my key area remains this 178.8 area is where I'm expecting price to go down to again, get down. As long as price is middle of the range, I'm not going to trade it. If price from here doesn't get down to the 178.8 area, or rather starts moving to the upside, I'll wait for price to get up here before looking for any opportunity to trade GBPJPY. So price may give me a sell signal from here, and then I think sell trade to the downside, or price may even break through to the upside. So generally speaking, that's what I'm looking out for in GBPJPY. I know prices at this range. When price gets to the top of the range or the bottom of the range, I will either look to trade that range, or if price breaks out of the range, then I will try and trade the breakout strategy out of this ranging pattern. So for me, that's what I'll be doing, which requires a lot of patience, but there are other pairs that I can trade in the meantime while I wait for this one to play out. So this has been my analysis for GBPUSD and GBPJPY. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you have, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of the week, and have a great Christmas and New Year. Peace.
You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings.